This is the only container you use to
This
ship
is
their
the
things.
only container they are charging me $8,000 for.
So when they say they're moving a 10-bedroom home,
I don't know where that home is, and I can't imagine that I will put items from a 10-bedroom in a 20-foot container at any given time on Earth.
and this car took up most of the space.
This car took up 18 foot
And
of
it
a
wasn't
20-foot
theirs.
container, and the vehicle wasn't theirs.
Okay. I'm opening it up.
Like I said previously, based on multiple threats that I've received from them.
What
fear of
threat?
my
What
own
was the
life.
threat?
Threat of damaging my life, my family, my business. She was sending me multiple texts.
All right, read me the texts that you're talking about.
It says, I am totally ready for you, Jerry. You have not seen nothing yet. Wait until you see my next damaging step. I didn't know what a damaging step was, but it threatened me that it might be something that I would not realize something, so that I have to do something to be able to compensate for whatever it is. So these were some of the pressure that left me or pushed me to have done what I did. But it was not that I actually owed them. I really don't owe them a dime.
Mr. Barley, there may be a real issue as to what the value of the damage was, but there doesn't seem to be much issue that you didn't do enough to collect for them. What did you do to try and collect the damages that were caused by something that you held in your possession and agreed to ship to Liberia and had the relationship with the shipping company, got some communication from the shipping company telling you that there was damage, and we have nothing after that?
Your Honor, I personally contacted the shipping company.
And what did they say?
And they were the one that I had to go through to do the shipment. So they kept telling me to hold on, to hold on. They were working on things. They were working on things because I definitely know that they were the mediators, the medium through which I had shipped the items. So I kept contacting them, even though at no point have I spoken, they and I have spoken to these people or I have taken them there.
No, but I'm wondering, what did those discussions lead to? We just have this one little notification here that we showed earlier. It says, please take note that the initial unit was damaged. We requested the cross-stuffing from the agent. And then they go on to say, we will update the shipment when confirmation is received. What happened after that?
Yeah, I've been having verbal conversation with them throughout the period until in Monrovia. We had a conversation with them, but they are yet to invite me to a table for the settlement.
So you still expect that they will settle it? They confirmed that they damaged the stuff.
Of course. That's my point of saying they shouldn't be suing me because I'm not liable. We should all go together and be suing the company who has already admitted that they reshuffled our stuff from damaging items.
But you didn't make that clear to them, that, hold on, we're still waiting for the claim. It takes a while. These people work slowly. Don't sue me yet. I don't have to come to an agreement with you. Give me an itemized list of what was damaged. Just take the steps that you would do. You've done this before, right? How long have you been shipping?
I've been shipping for a couple of years, but I haven't had this situation, of course, though.
Understood.
But the fact that I'll continue to update them on situation, and I told them in multiple texts, probably may not be here with me right now, that I was going to contact the company involved to compensate every one of us. And they are aware.
But it's been 3 years, and they haven't done it yet.
It's about us going back to them and say, it's been 3 years. What are you guys about to do?
Right, but that's not their problem. That's yours. Good. All right, we have what we need. The parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you all.
This court is now in recess. You can step out.
Okay, well, look, the defendant is right and he's wrong. The defendant is correct that he didn't damage their belongings, but he's wrong that he's not responsible. To me, this is the equivalent of a general contractor case, where you hire a general contractor who's in charge of doing your house, and even if you know full well he's going to go hire a plumber for the specialty plumbing work, if there's a problem with the plumbing, you get to hold the contractor liable, because that's who you're in privity with. That's who you have a contract with.
Yeah.
He chose the subcontractor,
Yes.
in this case, the shipping company. He hired the subcontract, in this case, the shipping
Communicated
company.
with them.
And we can see whoever packed it. I mean, this is just thrown into the top there.
I thought
It's
that
not
was
wrapped.
the after photo of the stuff
Yes.
after it was damaged, but it turns out that's
No,
the
that's
before
how they
photo.
packed it.
I know.
Anyway, whoever you want to hold responsible for that packing job, it falls on him. And we see that there was damage caused there. And he owes the money that he agreed to pay.
And he agreed to pay. So $37.25 for the plaintiffs. Okay.
Great. All
All
right.
right, we have a verdict.
Verdict.